All right, this brings us to maybe the most valuable part of the entire series. How do I get great at cloud analysis? I want to give you a few tips and tricks here. The first thing is practice, practice, practice. You're never going to be great at anything unless you practice. So practice is going to be the key here, but it's not just practicing, it's practicing right. Walk through the process that we went through in class number 2. Walk through it until you're comfortable with the individual signals. And then come behind that and combine all the signals like we did in class number 3. So you remember in class 2, we went through, we broke down all the signals, and we went back and we back tested those, and we really got good at those signals. Then we started to pull it together. In class 3, we started to get into the system. Go do that and walk back through that whole process. The process that I've done here in these 4 classes is really good for teaching the process and teaching the system. And then what you need to do is you need to go back in time and back test it. Go back test months worth of data. Since the Ichimoku process in and of itself is usually going to give you, 3 to 5 good trades in the course of a year, well, you need to do months worth of data, not just a few days worth. Go back and do months worth. Or if you want to do intraday, then do a lot of data there. But you've got to really get a lot of experience in here. And just remember, repetition is the mother of skill here. You've got to go through it over and over. Ichimoku is going to give you that big picture trend. So you're only really going to have a handful of those signals. So if you don't do a lot of that data, then what's going to happen is you'll find 2 or 3 trades, you'll think you're great at this thing, and you really didn't work out the kinks. So go back, do a lot of data so you can really work out the kinks. And then the next point here is the more that you back test, the better you're going to be with your back testing. The more you back test, the better you are going to be. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to practice adding in the additional analysis techniques to your trade. So you just got to kind of step your way through this. This is not one of those things where you go out and you read a book and the next day, you're printing millions of dollars with a trading system. This is a technique of trading, and you're going to need to put the time in to really learn how to do it. But if you do that, I think you're going to find that it's really worth the time learning how the Ichimoku system works. Next point here, when you feel confident, then go do some virtual trades. Check the results, and if you feel good about those results, then of course you can move into real money. Now remember, one of the great quotes, repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. The more you do it, the better you get. If you just watch these videos and you think, oh, I'm going to be an expert now, that's not going to give you the skill set. If you really want to develop a skill set, you've got to do it. You've got to do it over and over and over. And that's how you get really great at using Ichimoku clouds. I've got a lot of students that have gone through these classes and they've become really good at Ichimoku. And the people that have taken the time to learn it, they love it. They have found that the Ichimoku system has been a great trading system for them. However, people that just kind of watch the videos and then, kind of dabble with it, they don't really get it and they give up and it doesn't work for them. So if you really want to be great at Ichimoku, go through the process we've laid out here, and I promise it will be a great thing for you to add to your trading.